Hi everyone, I'm Nash. Welcome to Center for Sports and Exercise Sciences, University of Malaya. We are now in the biggest facilities in our center, which are the Arena. And in this building, we offered quite a range of facilities, service, and also research to offer you guys who wish to join us. Come, let me show you inside. So we are now in front of academic section office of our center, where all sorts of academic related matter and exam for both undergraduate and postgraduates will be administered in here. Aina, saya punya file dah siap dah. Terima kasih. We are heading to the second floor of Block B, where all of our experts, lecturers and professors' room is located. And I would regard this as the brain of this center, where all research idea is initiated. And luckily, we are filming it during the semester break. If not, this place will be flooded with students. I have an appointment with the director today at 12:30. So this is the administration office. It's better, I would say, not to make any noise because it's still office hour. But is everything alright? I think, let me just show you around what we have inside. Let's go. So now guys, we are at the second floor of Arena Stadium, the facility that you can use. However, if you have metric cards, it's going to be free of charge. So that's basically what we have to offer research facilities to those who are interested to join us as a researcher, future students or even collaborator. So apart from that, we also provide numbers of lecture halls, seminar rooms, classrooms, and also computer lab awaits you guys. I will show you around the physiology and nutrition lab. So I will show you around. Basically, over there, we have a metabolic kitchen, which basically a preparation or prescribed meal will be done in here before executed and given to the subjects or athletes. And next to the kitchen is where the isolation chamber to measure the subject's basal metabolic rate. Alright. Okay, so basically what it does, put on the canopy, device that can measure the consumption of oxygen, for example, using that machine, which is the CPAP or the spirometer. And over here, we have numbers of bike ergometer to those who are interested to study on, like endurance stuff, anaerobic as well. Okay, and next to it, next to this ergometer machine, this is the isokinetic device, which basically will measure studies or data related to isokinetic force. All right, and this area we decided to specially dedicated to a study to do with neuroscience. I think that's a specialty of our center. We have area and expertise that can be done in the area of neuroscience, especially in the area of sports science. And for example, for this one, okay, this is the transcranial magnetic stimulation, a device which can trigger your motor cortex, and then when it's triggered, your axillary limb will be moved unintentionally. So yeah. Alright, so we are now at the most expensive lab in the University of Malaya, available in our center. So this lab equipped with, I would say, cool stuff and equipment, especially to those who wish to further their study in related to human movements, gaits and posture analysis, especially related to sports. So you might think of to do in UM. I will show you around what we have inside. So here is the reflective markers that are usually attached to angle of the participants before that person perform of movement inside here, whether running, jumping, whatsoever. Okay, and there's camera around. This dark chamber will detect this reflector, and the researcher will do the analysis. So next, we are now at the psychomotor lab. This is lab where studies related to psychology and motor control will be conducted in here. So, for example, over there, there is a device to measure how fast, how quick you can respond to a stimulus. So basically what it does, the machine will randomly switch on light from this square, white square stuff, and the subject have to quickly tap the light before this device measure your reaction time. So yeah, we are now in the bioanalytical lab of our center. In here is basically where all sorts of protein works, related to hormones, urine samples is collected before it can be analyzed. I'll show you around what it does. So basically this lab, to those who wish to pursue study on biochemistry of sports or exercise, or physiology of exercise, sports nutrition, for example, to look at how fat mobilization. Yeah, this study over here, for example, is I believe she's throwing some samples before it can be centrifuged, serum or plasma, I guess. Yeah, and yeah, this guy over here is separating serum or plasma samples using the bench top. Yeah, it's trying to separate between the red blood cells and serum samples. And this lady over here is washing his plates using the ELISA technique. I think it's something to do with the hormonal work. And she's now washing the plate in the washer before it can measure using the plate reader. Yeah, that's what the research facilities that we offer in here. And apart from that, we also have a high-tech protein device, which is the HPLC, to those who wish to do studies on protein work or molecular work related to exercise science. Yeah. All right, so we are now in the therapy lab. This is where all therapy courses will be conducted in here. As you can see, there is a massage bed here. 76.5. Yeah, just measuring up some weights. So again, apart from the therapy courses held in here, this room also will be used for undergraduates to collect data for their undergraduate projects. And as you can see, all equipments and research tools related to data collection also available in here.